Hello everybody, and welcome to the start of a brand new campaign here on Divide and Conquer version 4.5, of course, because version 5, we don't know when that's coming out. It could be a very long time yet. But anyway, I did a faction vote, and thank you very much to everyone that voted in both of them. And 279 votes were cast in the second one, where I put up Bree, Northern Dunedain, and what the hell is Dak, basically. 98 of those votes went to Bree, 176 went to the Northern Dunedain, and 8 went to what am I doing here? Naturally, because this is a completely democratic channel, I'm going to go with Bree. Even though it only got the 79 votes, I am going to go... Sorry, not 79, 98. I'm going to go with Bree because the Northern Dunedain, of course, they're an incredibly popular faction. Like, everyone wants to watch them, wants to play them. And for that reason as well, there's going to be plentiful amounts of their campaigns out there for you guys. And on top of that, other people are going to make version 5 campaigns of that before, version 5 even comes out. So I think it's better for, just everyone that I do a Bree-land campaign. And on top of that, Bree are actually pretty great. Kind of. If you look past how bad their troops are, but we'll get onto that later on. We've got a ranged focused faction though, a strong economy, generally weak units, a military mercantile choice, that is a key feature. Notable units include the gatekeepers, which Barliman begins with, merchant infantry, and woodland hunters. You know what, actually I'm not going to go over the campaign rules here, we're just going to go in there and I'll explain on the campaign map. So off we go with Bree. Of course we've got very hard and all that, a long campaign doesn't really make much difference, we'll just go for that.
Right. Where are we going?
Here we are then. Welcome to Divide and Conquer, and if you yourself are playing, then do make sure to read this scroll, because as it says, it can answer several FAQs. Very, very useful information. One in particular being the town hall thing, that you need a town hall in order to recruit. And once again, I'm not going to read this, but you guys can pause if you want to read through that as well. The general premise of the Bree-land and the Shire is that, we are just a mercantile nation that has no real leader. And because of that, we don't really have a professional army. But here we go then. Rumours grow. And this is part of the mercantile Dunedain choice. I think that's what it's called. And we will later on... I wouldn't be able to tell you when it happens. But we will get a choice whether or not we decide to side with the Northern Dunedain, our allies, or we decide to go a mercenary route, where we kind of side with, like, the dwarves, and I'm a bit iffy on it. But anyway, we are allied to the Northern Dunedain and military access and all that. Same with the High Elves. And we are at war, of course, with the Dunlandings and the remnants of Angmar. Now, Angmar are way up over here. They're not really going to be our issue for a while, because the Northern Dunedain will block us here. But the Dunlandings, they get Tharbad over here in the turn 1 auto, but we'll have Matraithe in as a buffer. Now, the choice that we will have later on, whether or not we decide to side with the Northern Dunedain or go the mercantile choice, that will have a profound impact on the campaign, but I think it's around the 70th turn. In addition, I can't remember which one it is, but for one of the choices, you will gain access to elves here in Mickle Delving, a very small smattering, as well as more dwarven units in Bree, and you'll get access to a special building here in Bree as well, and a few other places where you can recruit mercenaries far and wide. And if you go the Northern Dunedain route, you gain a couple of their units, but I won't go too in depth with that. Right then, the campaign rules that I was going to explain earlier on is that if we cannot trade with a faction, we will go to war with that faction. However, the notable distinction is that we are going to not include the dwarves in that, because we get several dwarves passing through here, through the Prancing Pony Inn, that we can't go to war with them for such a thing, because of course we already trade with them. But obviously we are already at war with the Dunlandings. But Enid Wythe, we're going to maybe try and dodge them for a bit, if we can at all. And if we go with the choice of the Northern Dunedain, then we will go to war with all the factions they are at war with. And with the mercenary choice, that we'll just go YOLO. But our units then, well, what do we have? Here we've got Hobbiton, Mickledelving, and Longbottom. The Shire has been kind of reduced in its size and its importance due to that. Now, there used to be 5 regions here, now there's only 4. I suppose there's 4 over here, but there used to be far more. There was Deep Hallow then, and then there was Ayaxan over here, and then I think there was something over here, I can't remember. But anyway, we cannot upgrade these past a village. You have Smeals, and that is the building from which you can get your Hobbit units from. There's only 2 of them, and you can look at the stats there. They're pretty bad. The Hobbit generals that are in here, we've got Will, we've got Bilbo Baggins over here, he's 90. And we've got Paladin. In addition to that, we've also got Alf over here. And I'm pretty certain they all come with Bandobus archers, right? So they're all Hobbit generals, and they're all pretty rubbish. And then over here, we've got Council Master Barliman. He is our best unit. He is. He is the keeper of Eriador, and he is our faction leader. And he comes with the gatekeepers. Do I take him out already? I suppose we do. Yes. He comes with the gatekeepers. He's obviously got a bit of experience and a melee weapon bonus, so his melee attack is already at 9, which is armor piercing. He's a halberd unit, on top of it being a crossbow unit. So he is definitely going to be very, very useful to us throughout. And as soon as we can get more gatekeepers, it'll be a lot easier. Then we've got Councilman Andy, and he comes with the standard Bree-land bodyguard. 9 melee attack, which is effective against armor. So he's actually pretty decent, as are all of our generals, but only a 21 defense. So that's kind of naff. He's got a couple of decent units there. But there is one final general just here at the fort. We've got a unit of woodland hunters, probably our best early tier unit. Okay, it's the 5 missile attack. They're rubbish in melee, but the 5 missile attack with a high accuracy, pretty poor range to be honest, but it is so good to have 5 missile attack, because that's kind of all that we've got. But Brathor the Ranger, he's just the Dunedain bodyguard. He's just obscenely good, and we're going to have to use him substantially, and this is just a whole lot of spam here. We'll just get rid of that. But what are we going to do then? In terms of campaign strategy, I have not played this, by the way, since I think version 1.2 very briefly, and so that was what 2 years ago, 3 years ago. I already know that Bree is circled with a lot of rebels, so so first port of call is to clear out all the nuisances that are around here, right? And so, I know that there's somewhere around here, somewhere around, oh, there we go. I couldn't remember quite where it was, but there we go. You've got orc looters around here, and indeed, I'm pretty sure there's some over here. There might be some over there. I don't think there's any over here, but I recall there were some over here. So first things first, get rid of these guys, and we'll get rid of some of the devastation that will come with it. Now, because Bree are just so trash, right? We are just really bad, that I'm not going to put any kind of artificial extra difficulty in not being able to use more than one general in a battle, because even our generals, they're pretty poor. Right, well, we've got orc fighters times 4. We'll have a look at some of our units on the battle map.
Attack!
Well, we're going to get our reinforcements to join us, and let's have a look at some of these units then. These are the dudes that we're probably going to be using for a large chunk of the campaign at the beginning. The Bree-land militia. 3 melee attack, that's with experience by the way, and a 6 total defense. The good thing is that there's 202 of them. That's pretty much all I can really say. Their morale is poor, right? And again, that's pretty useless. Then on top of that, we've got the arch militia, and they have a 2 missile attack, so pretty useful, but their accuracy is poor, and they don't have too many missiles. Let's bring these guys over, and just to that. And then the gatekeepers then. These guys, this is our best unit. And at the beginning of the game, you only have Barliman, who has them as a custom bodyguard. Again, the 9 melee attack, I believe that is more 6. That's more like 6 baseline. So if you were to recruit this unit with a 16 defense, which is not amazing, but it's pretty good because it is a halberdier unit. And yeah, they've got crossbows. They've got these shields on the back that look pretty cool, to be honest, but they don't actually get any bonus from it. And yeah, we've made it to the top of the hill. And here are the Bree-land bodyguards. They look kind of similar, really, to the gatekeepers in their armor. And they've got a mace, so they're going to plow someone's face in or cave it in. And then we've also got the Greenway spearmen over here, which, you know, they're decent. What were their stats again? 5 and 13, that is base. And that is actually decent. Not too bad. We'll go over recruitment capabilities for us later on. But yeah, these guys aren't the worst, particularly at this early tier. And then to complement them, we've got the Greenway Riders. This is, I'm pretty certain, the best cavalry unit that we will get in the entire game. And they've got only an attack of 5 with a charge bonus of 6. Defense of 12 and a secondary attack of 4. They are decidedly average. But that is what we're going to have to make do with. But at least they look pretty cool. Right, so let's start firing at these guys to make them come to us. We're sort of in position. And these guys are good. And also to note that they've got the faster reload animation there. When they do the drawing, like, in front of their body, that is faster than when the crossbowman turns around and shows his back to the target. So we are absolutely going to have to try and minimize our losses here today. So hopefully Councilman Andy does not die. Because that would be very bad. We want to preserve the lives of our Greenway spearmen. And that's kind of it. And all of our other units. Not too bad if he takes a few losses. Not too fussed if the gatekeepers do too. Because that, of course, will replenish. And it will save us some money if some of his unit do die. The 2... Oh, we didn't have a look at the Archer Militia, did we? They look very basic, to be honest. The 2 missile attack, though, should do reasonably well. How much armor do these guys have? 2. So, yeah, absolutely. Now, they are going to go into melee. So, that's fine. Oh, we've got a special ability as well. Right, cavalry. Move over there. You move over here, because we're going to start shooting these bros in the back. Best way to kill them off. I think our general's doing not very well at all. Councilman Andy over there. But the halberdiers is doing solid work. I mean, they are getting killed. Everyone's getting killed. Oh dear. Right, cycle out. Because so far, this isn't going all that well, is it? Well, it's not going poorly. It's only going to go badly if this guy were to die. And where is he, by the way? Is he this guy? I think he is, and he's already bloodied, so that's not good. Let's go and give them a charge. And in between our cycle charging, we shall give them a volley. So in we go. They're already wavering, so if we can just kill off their captain... Cavalry always very, very powerful, but These guys are pretty average.
The enemy are badly bloodied.
Just
They have
like
lost
that,
half their
we've done a
men.
lot of damage. And they're routing. May you go and fight them now. Oh, didn't I send you to go out? Go, go, go. They're routing now as well. These guys do not seem to do what they're told. At all. And they just took a volley of friendly fire. Make sure you go and kill them, because that is the final unit there. But I think they're already routing. Let's just make sure we gather them all up, and that'll be that. In fact, I'm pretty certain they're going to run away fairly shortly. And when they do, we'll have already reached the limit that we require
Our men have captured the
to
enemy
absolutely
general.
annihilate them. I
Well,
think
that
that's
may
probably going to be it.
behold how our
Yep,
cowardly foe
93%. We
runs.
can end it there. Let's have a look at these. So that was a very easy battle, and we've already taken that many losses. Like, these Bree-land militia, just not great. Not great. But the gatekeepers are very, very, very good. Our first battle, our first victory. And Bree showing its colours that, you know, maybe we aren't to be underestimated, but my Jove, we suck. We begin with very little money, to be honest. Was it 7,000? We obviously just got 300 from winning that battle, but notice that we are already losing money from turn 1. We do have a fort here, and we have several forts around here, should we want to populate them. I don't see that as a priority.
Yes, my lord.
I'd rather first get rid of any of these annoying rebel armies, but equally, I don't know quite where they are, so we're probably going to have to leave it for a turn. Yes, I think we're probably going to leave it for a single turn, and in the, because I believe there's another one over here in the Chetwood. So we're going to do this. We're going to send Barliman back in there, and they're free, so that's pretty good. The 68 of you, you're going to go in this direction, and hopefully we're going to come across another army, because we don't have a spy currently. No. So we're going to have to recruit one. And Councilman Andy, you're going to go over here? No, he's going to go into that fort there. And you know what? We'll put you in there. See, what I want to do is go and take Under Towers, which is over here. It's rebel held, even after turn 1. And that will allow us some trade with the High Elves over here, which is desperately something that we need. We need more money. But Michael Delving, or Mickle Delving, I'm not entirely sure. This place can actually be upgraded. It can be upgraded up to, well, all the way, I suppose, up to, well, city, large city, if you go that route. So it is worthwhile getting something from here, but Bree is the main settlement. Right then, let's go quickly over how we actually recruit some units. So Bree is unconventional in the fact that not all of it doesn't really have like a military building at all. Like no barracks kind of has their units. So Master Mason's Hall, the second tier, has the Journeymen. Journeymen are crossbows with a 6 missile attack. Pretty useful, armor piercing. And on top of that, then you've got the Roads. Roads give you the Greenway Riders and the Greenway Spearmen that we already saw in the last battle. And I don't think you get boats. No, you don't. You've only got 3 tiers of Blacksmith, should you go it alone. I think that does rise if you go with the Northern Dunedain. And is there anything else? Farmhand Pikemen from the cattle farming. But I think there's something else that I'm missing here. Perhaps we'll come to it in a moment. Spy there. Town Hall, what do you get from Town Halls? So from Town Halls you get your militia, Archer militia and Bree-land militia. Again, what we already saw in the previous battle. And you do get a Dunedain camp in some Dunedain settlements. So basically only up here in Arnor, or what was. So we get Dunedain rangers and wardens, but in incredibly low amounts. Like, you just won't get too many of them. I don't think I can see them here because because they are post-barracks event units. Oh yeah, so here it is. I don't know what I was doing, but yeah, from the marketplace you gain access to merchant cavalry and merchant militia, which have a place. Don't pit them up against armor piercing, because they will all just die, but I think there is another unit that is called merchant something or other, but they're actually really good. Post-barracks event, like actual strike infantry that is worth getting, up there with gatekeepers in terms of usefulness. So I very much look forward to getting them. But we are going to have to build up Bree. Bree is our best and only really good settlement. So how much does this give us if we were to build that for trade? Because at the beginning you need something that just gives you money. Yes, that is good, but that's going to take a while to actually pay itself off. And we want to be able to get a spy, but apparently we can already get a spy. Is that from the Prancing Pony? It is. Oh, that's very useful. But that is equally a very useful building, giving some building income. This only gives 40, I think. Oh, why did I just do that? Sorry, it gives a bit more than that, but not loads. The beginning of a campaign can be somewhat difficult, deciding what building you actually put in, because you can't get too many of them. I think I am going to go for the land clearance. It does give a very small amount of money, but the difference between a grain exchange and that is so meager, and that this is better the earlier that you get it. And I think we'll probably get Mason Saw later on. In terms of troops, though, actually, we should probably have a look at that. We need everything that we can get. This is our best unit. And we can only get another one in 20 turns. The Dunland Rangers only one in 34 turns. And the Wardens as well in 25 turns. So don't be relying on them. And the rest of this is... Well, let's get them as well, because we can get one every 10 turns. And the Greenway Riders. Absolutely critical to get them. We can get them every 10 turns as well. The rest of these guys are on cooldown, but we kind of want the spy and the diplomat too. So yeah, we definitely do need them because we've got no other agents. So how are we going to do this? Our forces are scattered and pretty poor. What about Michael Delving then? Let's get for you. Let's also give you the land. Actually, no. You're getting a meeting hall so that we get actual recruitment slots here so that we can recruit, but also then that this guy becomes free, because I mean these aren't going to be coming up for 20 turns. To save us some money in the meantime, you're going to go into that fort, and these Banderbrass archers, you're going to go into that fort, and you're going to stay there because in 2 turns you will be free, and that will be fine. We're not going to build up Longbottom or Hobbiton just yet. Again, because these will not be paying them. Like, that's not going to have any use for a very long time. And yeah, I'd rather build up our 2 best settlements, get units, and get fighting. Get some actual other territory. Let's move to the next and the first end turn. And now you get the customary spam from the AI telling you how great they are. Oh, we've got Artie here. I don't think we can afford you, I'm afraid. So we're going to say no. And, yeah. Now we do have that buffer from the north, from the northern Dunland. They, of course, also get Innuminas. So we are completely shielded from the north, but not from the south. You can see Kiloniak, that is rebel here. And, of course, Tharbad is now in the hands of the Dunlendings. You've got Halbarad of the north there.
My lord.
And, you know what? Because we've got the spy... well, in fact, because I'm fairly certain there is someone over... Let's just...
Yes.
Oh, no, maybe there isn't.
Question.
Or just send
As
the
you wish.
diplomat over there. Let's send the spy over here.
My lord.
Oh, that's annoying.
Approaching.
For those of you that... Oh, there we go. But yeah, for those of you that don't know, my mouse is a bit weird. That the right click sometimes double clicks. So apologies about that.
Quietly.
I've been spamming it clearly too much. But over here, you've got a lot of bandits. Now, it kind of feels really annoying to have to deal with that, but that will keep on costing us year on year for the devastation that they cause in this province. I don't think it's causing anything like that just yet, but it will occur.
Your will, my lord.
That is a big force. I say, for any other faction, this would not be that big of a deal, but for Bree it is, because these guys are better than Bree-land militia. So they've got, what's that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? And then they've got Saturline mercenaries, which, have they been buffed, or is that just because they've got the experience? Maybe that is what it is. But they are armor-piercing halberdiers. I think we've got enough with what we've got here, but I don't think we can make it there and back again with all of these. Right, we've got 1, 2, 3 units of melee, 2 units of archers. Yeah, looking at this, the size of this army here, I think we have to wait until we get at least 1 more unit here of these Greenway spearmen, and I'm kind of the mind to actually bump these guys ahead of them in the queue, because we need 2 units of melee infantry to go up against that. They just need to hold the line. If we get outnumbered, then our archers can't do anything, and more annoyingly, our cavalry won't be able to do anything. And the cavalry is the most important part. But we can't wait too long to build up, because we do need to go before the Dunlandings come. They are definitely coming for us. Absolutely. So end of turn report, we did lose some money, and that's going to continue. Although that is larger than... Oh yeah, because we have already spent some. But we will get some income in the future. Just want to make sure. Can we actually recruit anything? We can get a spy over in Hobbiton. Why is that? Is that from the Green Dragon? It is. Building income plus 125 as well. And an increase in tradable goods there. But yeah, that's kind of meh. I suppose then this is... Let's just put you in there. And we'll end the turn. Well, now we get another guy. And he's called Todd, and Todd is a fantastic name. I do like it. Like in a kind of jokey manner. He's got the drill master trait, which I do like, and rather than like for any other faction, Dauntless is very, very useful for like Bree or Goblins of Moria, and he's smart and he's healthy, and he's got really. I mean, that's not great, but it doesn't mean anything because there are no assassins. So we're going to take this guy, actually. Absolutely. Like, he is very good. And we are probably going to just use him in battle, too. But not now. So Isengard have attacked Rohan, of course. And we've got those 2 extra units. And we've got the meeting hall in Mickle Delving, which should show... Yes, they're free. So how much do they cost? 155. So that... building is effectively gaining us that much gold per turn. Right then. Let's head out then. We're going to go with Councilman Andy. And we're going to go with...
Your orders, my lord.
We're going to go with basically everything that we've got. Todd's going to stay in Bree because we need someone to stay back there. And this is not a fantastic army. Note that these guys are heavily damaged. Right, Nikki, mate, get out of the way. Also, go and have a look over there. Because if there is any armies over here, I'd like to know about it. I'm sure there's one somewhere over there. But anyway, we're going to go and attack Captain Bin. And we already know what they've got. The main thing that we need to watch out for here is that we don't get completely surrounded. And to try and kill off the captain to cause a mass rout.
Muster your courage, men! We must...
Alas, we have a bit of an issue here that we can't bloody see them. They're coming towards us though, and it makes this very different. Like, it is so woody. Like, look at this. There's more wood here than well, I'm not going to make that joke actually. And in they come. At least they're already in range of our archers. So, but we are in the trees, so you know we're gonna get less effective fire. But where's the Saraline mercenaries? Where are they? Oh, he's over there, looking at the minimap. No. Over here. That's who we want to kill. But if we can just fire at them, I mean, that's fine by me. And if they just stand there and take it, equally, that is fine by me. Oh, Barliman's just gone straight through. I thought he was... no, that's fine, that's fine. Absolutely fine. Right, cavalry, though, you're going to come in. And we're going to come and charge them in the back. And hopefully... that is all that we need to do. I was hoping to maybe use Barliman to shoot them in the back with his crossbow. But, yeah. Right, and they come. Thundering charge, please, men. Boom. I don't know about it being thundering, but... that's it. 90%. We can end it. Apologies for the poor sight in this battle. But, like, you know, what can you do when there's that many trees? We lost 526 men. The Bree-land bodyguards, though. Councilman Andy with the 229. Gatekeepers didn't get too much use of their crossbows, but 172. And 144 Greenway Spearmen. And Bree-land Militia did okay. Archers didn't find much effect. And down they go. And it is important to fight these battles. Of course, you get money for winning. And also, you get money by not having to pay the dead troops. Very, very useful. Now, we might lose some armor bonuses here, but I'm just going to merge them there. So, we've got some still left. It's not the end of the world.
Your orders, my lord. Yes, my
but let's pop a watchtower. I think we pop a watchtower just over here.
Yes, my lord.
Hiding from the enemy.
If we could, but we can't.
Yes.
We'll, I mean, we could put one there. Let's just put one there. It's a bit weird having it on the road, but it's fine. Can you make it back? No, you can't. We'll keep them in Andy's army for now.
Yes, my lord.
And so now that we've kind of taken ownership of our home territory here, I think now we can, as Todd is holding the fort in Bree, we're going to move this way and now go for under towers with whatever forces like we can muster. We'll have to wait at least for that unit of woodland hunters. We'll have Brathor come from over here, and he's... I don't know what we're gonna... I don't want to have too many generals in the army, but, you know, like, we kind of need to make use of them, because Bree just suck. We just get... there's no units at the start at all. We'll have those in the queue, and... oh, Michael Delving then. What should we get for you? I think we'll just get the land clearance. Very useful. Again, just get that easy money. And the population growth, which we desperately need. Okay, let's end the turn. But just to make sure... wait, hang on. Okay, see, there is someone here. Oh, we need to get rid of that. That is so much devastation. Can we have a look here how much that is costing us? 424? 424. It doesn't look like there's any devastation over here, though, so I guess there is no rebel army over here. Yeah, we don't have any devastation anywhere else. So, that's good at least. So, once we've taken that army out, we should be in the clear, but...
your orders,
we do need to take care of that before we can do anything else then. But that's okay, because we've got those units coming in and being trained. Right, actually, you just come down here, build us a watchtower. Build us a watchtower right there, so then we can see a bit in this direction, see Cardolan. And we might need another spy. But we just don't have much money.
Yes, my lord.
Right. Barliman, you go in there. Yeah, we just do not have much money. Right, so you're going to go
Your will, my lord.
in... We might go with Todd to that battle.
Your orders,
We'll go
my
with
lord.
Todd, and then Andy's going to be cycled into Bree. I'm just wondering if we put any units into this fort, will we have the movement range to move up there?
I will only
'Cause that is
trust
actually a
you
bigger
in
army.
battle.
That's a 4, 8, 9. That's a 10 unit army with 9 bandits this time. We might have to wait a bit longer even. Do we actually? Hang on. We've got some units here. What sheriffs? And Alf. But he's a Banderbrus archer unit. We'll bring in the watch sheriffs. Do we have any in there? No. Oh, we've already taken them out, haven't we? Should we bring these guys in? They're going to be how many turns? They're going to be 3 turns before they make it here. No, we're going to bring these in. The watch sheriffs.
By your command.
They're going to be like a frontline unit. They'll have to be. They'll just have to do. So we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 units of melee. We'll have 2 units of cavalry. We'll have Barliman. Is that enough? I am not convinced. We might need the lumberman. Jeez, this start is very, very tricky, to be honest. Even with the cavalry's just not that good. So, I think we'll take the lumberman. Or do we just take another unit of archers? We won't be able to recruit more of them. That's the only issue that I have. If we get any of them killed, that will be kind of like that. Whereas the melee infantry, we have a lot more of them. No, we're going to have to bring them in. You're going to have to come in.
As you wish.
Yeah, we'll just have to use them. They're decent in melee. And yeah,
Yes,
we'll have to give it a go. And construction complete Bree. That's good. What should we get now then? We could get a leather tanner actually. That's maybe even better than a grain exchange. That's giving us 40, whereas this would give you 50 plus. Well, this is giving us about 80 gold coins. So this is actually better. We will run out of money very shortly, though. Next turn we'll have enough for 1,000. So we will be able to recruit the lumbermen. And then we will lose some of our units in the ensuing battle. So we will have to pay less. So that's okay. I'm just worried a little bit. Like, how much longer before Dunland kind of comes into attack? Oh, you need to get in here. You need to get in here. We need that money. Could have sent you over here earlier. But we'll just hold you there now. If Dunland do take Mitraith, then we'll have to be ready. We'll hold Nicky there for the time being.
Your orders.
Let's use our diplomat as a pseudo spy. Let's
Yes,
bring him down here because we don't have any missions right now, do we? Oh, we've got Mengelen. I don't really know if I want to take Mengelen. What do you get for Mengelen? Military unit. I was hoping for money. Right, let's end the turn. Okay, I still see that being rebel. I don't
My
think
lord.
that they would possibly be able
As
to
you
take
wish.
it really
I shall
quickly.
continue tomorrow.
And also, I can't remember exactly where Mitraith is, because it used to be like down here, but is it like there now? Which would be worse for us, because that's even closer to the borders of the Shire. But there you go, there are those 2 units. And now... Wait, where are these coming from? There's another... Oh, wait, is that the one from Chetwood? That might be the one from Chetwood. I forgot about that one, yeah. Well... Oh, they just keep on coming out the woodwork. Anyway, we need to take that army out. Need. Because that is costing us now 638 gold coins per turn. We're not going to have enough money for anything at this rate. Right, well, we'll put you in because we will be needing melee infantry to restock. And yeah, we're just going to go with all of this, aren't we? Let's just kind of... We'll take even the 30. We'll have to. And we'll go like so, then put Todd in,
Yes, my lord.
and then put in the archers,
Orders, my lord.
and then move out so it actually keeps the order before you put in the cavalry. I mean, the cavalry should
Managing armies, my lord.
be sufficient, and then you're going to go in there. You actually lose us money. You are useless, Councilman Andy.
Yes, my lord.
Right, in we go.
We shall engage.
So it's a relatively fair fight on the numbers, but you know, in terms of like they've got silver experience. Again, we need to take out the Saroline mercenaries. Hopefully, though, the terrain is better for us. There aren't too many trees, so then our archers can actually hit their targets.
We attack.
Once again, they do appear to be coming towards us. That's good. That is good, but it's not good in the sense that, like, we will struggle to hold them back. And I think, actually, rather than having our units in a long line, let's just put them in, like, these sparse little boxes, such as that. And that way we can extend our line without completely isolating ourselves. And owing to the fact that we've got very, like, they will outflank us so quickly, I think we just need to charge them before we get, like, an anvil in place. So we're just going to hammer away without any concern for the safety of our cavalry, because at least we've got 2 units of cavalry. You only really want, at least you've got, like, 1. So I don't know why we're changing formation like that. Like, let's just stay in the column. It's very unresponsive. Right, we're going to charge them head on, though. Let's charge them head on. At least they're very light, aren't they? They don't really kind of go into the unit. They're extremely light on mass. But if we can just keep them over here, and some of them go towards our line and then get peppered with shots, we might delay their onset a little bit. So let's go over there, since we don't want to charge units that are running away from us if we can help it, because that's no good. Right, let's charge that unit. In you go. Come on, get a few kills. Currently at only 3%. Right, pull out. Again, we've killed about 3% in that charge. And we are losing a few cavalrymen each time we do that. There are the Saroline mercenaries. That is their captain. But are we in range yet? We have got fire at will, haven't we? Yeah, everyone's on fire at will. That's good. So let's just keep an eye out on this unit of cav. Is that a unit? No, it isn't. Right. You're going to go and charge them. And let's see if we can also charge them from the front. And then once we've done that, it'll probably be about time to come back over here. You're not on defensive, are you? No, you're not. Come on, man. Oh, you've just gone straight into them. Oh, they're wavering. Go on, get him, get him. Come on, break him.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Doesn't look like they're going to break. Right, pull out. 19% of the enemy has gone down now, though. Note that also over here we've got our rock throwers. Can't really show them right now because I need to concentrate on these boys. But we'll show them in a bit once we get a moment. So they're routing. Right, chase them off. And then we'll come over here, charge these boys in the back. See, this is why you want this kind of formation. Because you can... They kind of crowd around that unit a little bit. Wait, did we catch them? They're just kind of chasing us still. Right, we've got a bodyguard unit here. He's not really doing anything. Let's... Oh, there's the Saroline mercenaries. Thing is, they're actually armor piercing. I hope you're firing at them. All of you just fire at them. And if you'd like to just go and charge them, we'll take out these lingering units. You go and attack them in the back. Help out our broskies over here. And, oh, they're routing over there. Right, pull out. and charge them. And you're going to shoot these in the back.
The battle is very much in our favor.
Are they routing? Are they going to? I mean, we're kind of being pursued a little bit over here, but they're wavering. Are they going to break? Doesn't look like they're really going to. Right, this unit needs to pull out. We've got our general's bodyguard there, firing into them. The Saruline mercenaries do look like they're going to go down. Right, you just pull a bit forward so you can shoot these bandits in the back. Let's go ahead and use defensive stance, why not? And how are we doing on the numbers? 62% of the enemy has gone down. Right, go and charge them. Still doing okay for cavalry. But if we can just charge them, doesn't look like we're going to be able to. Like, this is not good. They haven't got their lances. Oh, no, they have. Nice. Nice. If we can just hold them there for a time in that ball, that death ball, you might be able to just take them out. Right, throw your rocks in there. See, they're wavering, shaking. Perhaps this charge is all that we need. Kind of rubbish. But they're wavering. Just kill a few. Go on. Routing. Excellent. Excellent stuff. Nice. That's all of them sorted. And they're routing. We'll get the cavalry to chase them off. So, you boys, come over here. Wait, that's the Saruline mercenaries there. Right, all of you, stop what you're doing. And it is just these bandits over here. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent stuff. And how are we doing? 87%. Let's just definitely make sure that we get all of them taken out. There we go. That is absolutely enough there. Heroic victory. Huzzah. We wiped them out. 14% of our men were lost. The cavalry did really, really well there. Absolutely. They did take a few losses, but absolutely fine by me. Other than them, the most kills went to the Greenway Spearmen. Gatekeepers, you know, they're difficult to... they're just really slow firing. And even the Watch Shirris, by the way, these guys got 87 with a 1 missile attack. Nice. And down they go. Enemy camp sacked once again. That is like our only source of income right now. Right, well, our spy, Nikki, I definitely want to make sure that we've cleared everything out over here, because I don't want any more surprises. And now, Barliman, you're going to actually have to come and take out Captain Krosh. Unless Halbarad does that for us. But someone needs to take them out. And, by the way, the reason I'm not immediately going for Mengelen is because it's not a good settlement for us. Reason being because, like, we get nothing out of it. At least the Northern Dunedain, they get... they can, like, train troops from it or something? Or is it just that they get the restored crypts? It's actually been a while since I've... Well, I mean, they can build a Dunedain encampment there. They get Dunedain units from Mengelen, which is very useful for them because they can't get them from just anywhere. But for us, we have to side with the Northern Dunedain to get this, and it needs to upgrade from a village to a town. So otherwise you get a negative bonus and you get these Barrow Whites constantly coming in, and like, we cannot deal with that kind of force on the reg. And for that reason, we're not going to go for it. However, what we could do is get Mengelen and then sell it to the Northern Dunedain, get some kind of monetary stuff from that. Right. I'd really want some melee infantry, but you just can't get any. Is there absolutely anything at all? No, these are all just in so long. They're going to take so long before we get them. I'm kind of tempted just to get Dwarven Travellers as melee infantry, but they cost so much compared to these guys. So let's get them and get our army sorted out. Let's give it in the Ren turn. And what happened to... Oh, it looks like
Yes, my lord.
they've gone in and taken that watchtower. So we know exactly where they are. Now, that is a nuisance. Because, well, yeah, no, yeah. Well, if they've only got, what, how many units?
Your will,
They won't
my
have
lord.
too many.
Your orders, my lord.
I wonder.
Yes.
They've got
Undertake
4
my
units.
blade.
And we're now in the negative, by
Yes,
the
my
way.
lord. Your orders, my lord. Yes, my lord.
We really need...
My lord.
Oh, the cavalry, they can make it.
Orders, my lord.
Okay. Councilman
Your
Andy,
orders, my lord.
attack.
As you command.
They've got orc fighters and orc hunters. Oh. But with the
Yes, my lord.
cavalry, if they can make it,
Orders. Your will, my lord. As
and we can attack... Oh, no, we can't. Oh, that is so unfortunate.
Your orders, my lord.
Oh, dear. Well, well, we're just going to have to wait then. Oh, dear. Because we need the cavalry to push forward. And at least now the devastation is going to go down. And we've got the units incoming. And we've got a grain exchange.
Yes, my lord.
Like,
my lord.
now that we've got the
Your
units,
will,
at
my
least we
lord.
know that we will be able to kind of do stuff. Right, let's just have a look.
My lord.
Where is Matrice?
Yes,
Oh, there
as
it
you
is.
wish.
This is why we
Without
didn't want to go for
question.
Matrice, because, I mean, that's not a fantastic garrison. We could absolutely take that. But why not let the Dunlendings kind of hammer into that whilst we go and take regions that are fairly safe? I think that is the plan of
Your
action.
orders, my lord.
So all of these are going to go in that
My lord.
direction.
Your will, my lord.
We could send them first to Bree, get free upkeep, but no,
By your command.
like we're not
Yes,
saving
my
up for
lord.
anything anymore. Is Todd coming? I think Todd is going to come with us. Andy is going to stay in Bree, and I suppose Barliman will come with us as
Your
well.
orders, my lord.
Yes, this is going to go
With honor.
under the command of
Guiding
Todd.
forces.
Todd's going to sweep through here, take some units that he can. And I think we will probably actually also have to send Barliman on that journey. He needs to get cut down to 77 men, so we don't have to be paying all the time for so many of his unit. Because we just can't afford him. And he's also really good. He is a very good melee
Lord,
and
my
missile unit in this early stages of the game, but perhaps we don't need him. We've got Todd, and we'll take Alf, maybe. And maybe the Banderbrass archers aren't that useless, because they are decent in melee. Sort of, but our level, and the missile unit as well.
Yes,
So we'll
my
take
lord.
Alf, and we'll have a unit there of watch sheriffs.
Your orders,
But
my
we
lord.
do need the cavalry. We will need the cavalry, yeah. So I'm going to end it there. Yeah, let's end it there. And hopefully next time we're going to start the expansion of our borders. We've pretty much just maybe like taken control of our home settlement of Bree-land proper with Councilman Andy and co. And next time, yeah, we're going to see the formation of the Shire under our banner. And hopefully, we're going to go for some further conquest. But thank you very much for watching. There's something about a new campaign that really is just really exciting. Thank you very much for watching. I'm going Gandalf. Good day.